So this TikToker, let's call her Felicia. Now Felicia has a big problem. Her ex-boyfriend, this guy, who we're just going to call Godwin, just doesn't want to let her go. So one day, Felicia makes a TikTok video. In the video, she's dancing and saying that she could never return back to her ex. This makes Godwin so angry and he's so filled with rage, and that is when he comes up with his best idea yet. So let's go back to the beginning. Felicia and Godwin had dated for about 5 years, starting from when Felicia was about 18 and Godwin was about 20. During their relationship together, Felicia had moved out of her parents' home to live with Godwin, who financially supported her, paying for her education and living expenses. So that was cool. Their relationship had ended the year before all this went down, but Godwin continued to harass Felicia. He was unable to accept the breakup, somehow feeling entitled to her. Maybe because he had spent so much money on her, that's unclear. Felicia tried to escape his constant harassment by moving to a new apartment, but Godwin just managed to track her down through persistent questioning and enlisting her friends to spy on her. One day, after Godwin finds out where Felicia's new apartment is located, he decides to pay her an unexpected visit. And on this day, it was said that Felicia's neighbors were having a party, so there were lots of people and loud music. The perfect cover for the plans that Godwin had in mind for Felicia. Now it's unclear if Godwin forced his way into Felicia's apartment or she let him in willfully. But what we do know is that once inside, he attacks her with a knife, and reports vary on whether she was beheaded or he slit her throat. But it was said that it was a very gruesome murder. After the attack, Godwin fled through the backyard, discarding the murder weapon as he escaped. Later that day, Godwin turns himself into the police, confessing to the crime before Felicia's body is even discovered. He cited his reason for the murder as anger over Felicia's allegedly aborting his child without his knowledge, even though this was never proven. In a tragic irony, it was said that when Godwin confessed to the police that he had murdered Felicia, he wore a shirt that was labeled "Rest in Peace," which suggested a sort of premonition. Godwin was arrested for her murder and sent to prison. This is what Felicia and Godwin looked like in real life, and all this happened in Ghana in 2023.